Let's see if I got the bad ending again, shall we? Let's see if this motherfucker is dead. Raw. Click, click, tremble, tremble. Creak, creak, wobble, wobble. Those noises stick out. Incompatibility. Where is that inconsistency coming from? I can't settle this feeling of something being out of place throughout my body. Fills me to the brim, as if my bones are sliding out of place in their joints. Yes, since my joints are out of place, it causes an unnatural feeling. My corpse is burning unseen, smoke and crumbling away. Click, click, tremble, tremble, creak, creak. Wobble, wobble. Top 10. Far from my chair girl screams. I hear the footsteps of the teacher running to me. Even though I've completely passed out, I calmly watch myself from far away. What follows is like always, collapse from my enemy. I was carried to the clinic where I slept until I recovered. Had a fever of over 38 degrees Celsius. Past 7 o'clock. The school's closing time. The nurse called my house for someone to pick me up and went home. And this resulted in... Are you okay, Shiki-san? You still have a fever, so please do not hesitate to lean on my shoulder. Yeah, that's how it is. No, I'm alright. I can at least walk, so please don't worry. Stepping away from Kokusan, I attempt to bluff my way out of it. Jeez. It's embarrassing enough for Kokusan to come pick me up. Till the I lean on her shoulders too, I'll die. Oh, that's not good, forcing yourself like that. It isn't your fault that your body is weak, Shiki-san, so you can ask for help a little. Until lucky as someone who sees a chance, so it's okay to depend on me for now. It's a gentle smile, she takes my hand. Yes, sorry. Blushing furiously, I immediately do as she says. Certainly I might collapse if I continue to be stubborn. Edibles are legal to know the fuck. Of what kind? There's a car waiting outside, so please hold on until then. Pulling my hand, Kokusan starts to walk. This isn't good. This walking makes me incredibly dizzy. Depend upon Kokusan to lead me to the stairwell as I hold on to my consciousness. Why am I going up to the second floor? Kohaku-san, this isn't the right way. I call out to her. There's no response. No, not only that, I don't feel her hand or even see her. Kohaku-san, I use all of my foggy consciousness to look around me. There's no one in the hallway. Only the moonlight streaming from the main door is vivid. It comes suddenly. The sound of my heartbeat and the chill that races up my spine. Thump tap, thump tap, thump tap, thump tap, thump tap, thump tap, thump. Okay, no more thumping. Tap 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 tap. In the darkness, the footsteps draw closer. This is similar to the fear I felt from that one time. Koaku-san, I call her name. Not to call for her, but to help her escape, I frantically call her name. Koaku-san, Koaku-san, Koaku-san. Where is she? I don't see her anywhere. The footsteps are near me now. At least I want Koaku-san to escape here unharmed. It's useless, Shiki. She's already done. I hear a voice. In the darkness in front of me is the bandaged man who tried to kill me that night. Ah, why is it? I feel like I know this person's face. Sure aren't lucky. If knew it was like this, I wouldn't have waited for you in front of the mansion. The footsteps draw closer. Ka. I try to move, but I can only totter along. I guess I push my body too hard every day. Seems like my body at the very last moment broke down. This is the end, so I'll tell you. This is my lair now. I hear a stabbing sound. In his hands a knife. The silver blade pierces directly into my heart. I collapse to the ground. I feel that working its way from my very fingertips. My mind fades away drop by drop. In that process, with my fading mind, I look up at the sky. I have nowhere else to look, so I just look there. The blue moon is in the night sky. How stupid. I'm about to die, but I am charmed by such an ordinary thing. When is this memory from? In a forest like a black veil. On that terrible night, just like this, I was staring only at the moon. Will you take Ciel Sense's lesson? Sure. Hello. The hidden corner for the poor lost Tonokun who ended up in a dead end without knowing his left from his right. It's time for Teach Me Ciel Sensei. I see. You have come to the 5th period. I think there are lots of Tonokuns who fall into this end. Well, it is your divine punishment. Regret your own unluckiness for associating with such a woman. Why? You're not one to talk, Ciel. After all, your goal from the beginning was always... Now then. Normally there would be no chance of salvation, but some of you came here in spite of rejecting that sunny vampire. Sunny, even though she's a vampire, I'm picking a fight. So I'll throw out a lifeboat. There are about 3 reasons you came to this dead end, but to avoid it, you have to reassure your sister sometimes. You have to indulge a stupid woman's selfishness sometimes, and to find a dirty vampire, try going to a very dirty place. That's about it. Hey Ciel, I don't get this. Question denied, or I'd like to say, but there seem to be many questions on this, so I'll answer it. DNM is for... DNM is D for Dizzy, N for Not Healthy, M for Moon. It has the same initials as Dark Knight Moon. It's a small play on words. I want you to go fuck yourself. Amma! Okay, my mother isn't there. Cool. I see, that's weird. Why that little will distance the lesson this time? Everyone please remember to use proper Japanese. Vermilion Crimson Moon. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Is the window open? I can hear the soft singing of birds from the garden. Cool breeze blows from across my face. Feel the sunlight hitting my eyelids. A quiet, gentle atmosphere. A gentle morning. Morning? Guess I fell asleep last night as Akia cared for me and slept till now. Lying down, my body feels heavy, but I feel much better than I did yesterday. I decide to open my eyes and sit up, and the rascal finally woke up. I see Arkiv's face right in front of mine. What the f? My brain goes blank and stops working due to this unexpected event. My mouth opens and closes, but my voice seems to be missing. Seriously, what's going on? Arkid is in front of me. This is my room. It's past 9 o'clock in the morning. She's come inside still wearing her shoes. That's all I know for now. You, liar, promised to meet again yesterday. She must have been in pretty bad mood, as her red eyes have lost their usual beauty. No, not lost at all. Being this closer. Okay, dude. Arkid glares at me as I lay in bed. Wait, Arkid, why are you in my room this morning? Set to shut, but I stopped myself. If I shouted now, he would come here and it would all be over. Everything is still chaotic, but my brain can grasp that much. Anyway, move. Just going into someone's room, turning a sleeping person. Don't you know how awful that is? What's with that attitude? I came here because you broke your promise. Sleeping while making someone wait. Just what in the world were you planning? She stares at me ill-temperedly. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? You seem here at Provident. Calm down, that's right. I really did break my promise to meet Arkid last night. Finally understand the situation. Understand why Arkid rang me. Understand what to do this, to come to someone's room still wearing shoes like that. What does she intend to do? Seeing that the window is open, she probably came in through there. I see, since I broke my phone, so I'm at fault here. But sneaking in here is going a little far, you know. This isn't your house, Chicky. She gives a quick retort. You know, I really was angry before. I waited for many hours, and as soon as I realized you weren't coming, I got so incredibly angry. I was thinking I would never let this happen again, and I'd rip your throat out. She speaks, still looking ill-tempered. Do you get it, Shiki? That feeling, I couldn't resist it. Even though I know I should calm down, the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. As if she still felt that way, her red eyes seemed to blame me. Yeah, I guess you can't help yourself. Giving thanks to God. My neck is still attached to keep the conversation going, isn't it? And I snuck in here, but since you were sleeping, I decided to wait. At least I wanted to hear your excuse. Since I didn't have anything to do, I watched your sleeping face. Yeah, your sleeping face was very quiet. It was almost scary. Sleeping like you were dead, I started feeling uneasy because I thought that maybe you would never wake up. I sigh. If you're uneasy, then you should have woke me. I'm uneasy when you're next to me. But I thought it would be a waste. I don't know what I look like when I sleep, but I thought it would be real good if I slept like you did. Wondered why you look so peaceful while I watch you sleep. I do not look peaceful when I sleep, I imagine. I probably look like I'm going to war, probably, because I am. While I was doing that, my anger disappeared and then you woke up. Then you've been here this whole time, from last night until now? Yeah. People from this house came in a few times, but I hid myself so it was okay. Girl also came to wake you up, but I didn't like her, so I sent her away. Our kid laughs brightly. Wait, you sent her away? How? I wasn't rough. Didn't I tell you before that vampires have mystic eyes of enchantment? Merely used suggestion on her, saying that Shiki has already gone to school and didn't leave any memory of her meeting me. No memory? You really are a troublesome person. Well, even if she is troublesome, at least she took care not to be detected. I bring my hands to my head as I sigh. Alright, sorry for yesterday, Arcade. Don't know if this is making up for it, but I won't break any more promises. Yeah, I promise. Look her right in the eye as I declare this. Are you sure? I'm sure, because I now realize your revenge is scary. Still lying down, I raise my hands in surrender. All of a sudden, her bad mood disappears completely. Arcade gives a satisfied nod and says, "Alright." Okay. Am I stupid? I fucking closed it. Okay. Wow. Alright. Vermilion Moon. He's thinking about so much bad by the head. Didn't you think about how hard the sheets would be to clean if you left a mess from your shoes? Complaining, I get up from bed. Arcade stands in the center of the room watching me as I slowly rise from bed. Roused from bed. Hey, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm just waiting for you to change. You're not going to go out in those clothes, right? Well, yeah, no one walks around in pajamas, right, Arcade? Yeah, I was thinking we'd spend the day together, Shiki. Said you'd make it up for breaking your promise, didn't you? Arcade says as casually as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Today all they were saying, have school. Hey, you even said you were sure. Are you choosing school over me, Shiki? Okay. Okay, dude. She's got me there. Can't be helped, I'll go with Arcade. It can't be helped, I should go to school. It can be helped. Okay. Why would you not go with Arcade, you stupid fuck? Glance at the clock. It's already past 9. It'd be late even if I went to school now, and to be honest, going with Arcade is more fun than going to school. Alright, I'll spend the day with you. If you're going to the city during the day, I don't think there will be any dead around. I don't care about that, I just wanted to walk around, so even if it is daytime, it doesn't matter. What, are we making up for last night and going to look for vampires? Yes, of course we'll look tonight. But to have you help me all day and night would be hard, so during the day I thought we could relax. Thinking that would be more fun too, but just the two of us walking around, that's like what they call a teaching video book. Maybe you can't say that with a vampire like Arcade, but I suppose she's telling me to take her out for some fun. For me, I need to get ready mentally and... What's wrong, Shiki? Your face is turning red. Cover my face with my hands and look away. Suddenly it's been just the two of us many times before. But those are emergency situations, more like a pact of cooperation than anything. Okay, that's when I remember how pretty I thought she was. I tried not to notice it. But if without any danger, without any purpose, if the two of us just walk around, might notice something I never noticed before and makes me hesitate. Soba. Shiki? Hey, are you going to school after all? No way. Said I'll do it, so I'd do it. Don't know what you're thinking, but walking around shouldn't be a problem. Then it's decided, let's go. She walks through the window. She snuck in earlier. Wait a minute. I'm going to change, so can you just look outside for a while? What, did you call me? Oh yes, no. Just go outside, I'll be there soon. Okay, I'll wait outside. I've waited this long, so I'm waiting longer, Shiki. She jumps out the window with the lightness of a cat. She heard the rustling of the trees outside. She didn't jump to the ground, but along the tree branches. With a body like that, should have been easy getting in here undetected. This isn't the time to be impressed. I too have to sneak out without history noticing. Change into some normal clothes. Cracking open the door slightly, I look around to make sure no one's in the hallway and tiptoe outside. Luckily no one saw me and I made my way out. Arcade is looking the other way as she mumbles to herself. Thanks for waiting. Come on, let's go, Arcade. Stick around, your son will find us. Eh? Yeah, we should go. Completely different from before, her words seem very empty. What is it? This isn't like you at all. Something happened again just now? No, nothing really. I said the again part's strong, but her words are still hollow. Seems like she's planning something. I feel kind of scared. Are you feeling sick? Because it's daytime, there's no need to force yourself to go out. If it's hard for you, we can stop. I feel fine right now, but seeing this wall reminded me of last night. Well, last night you mean while you waited for me at the park? Yes, Arcade nods meekly. Dashed here with all my strength and sucked into her room, but it seems strange when I think about it now. Why was I so angry back then? It was just a little promise. Saying she doesn't get it, Arcade crosses her arms in thought. That's right. Maybe you get it, Shiki? You always tell me I'm so stupid, so maybe you can understand? Hey, she doesn't understand herself, then how does she expect me to? There's no way I understand, but if I have to respond... Well, it's because you're selfish, right? Well, it's because you hate me, right? Well, it's because you're a vampire. None of these choices is good, but I guess I'll have to go for selfish. We save. Savers. For Sin-City. Aren't you just easily angered? You're a pretty selfish person at heart after all. Could you reverse my thoughts on the matter? Really? Now that you mention it, you could be right. Seems like I've become really emotional since you killed me. Arcade nods in a satisfied manner. Well, whether that was the truth or not, the problem is resolved as long as Arcade is convinced. Does that clear it up? Then let's go. Arcade, do you have anyone in mind? I don't know, so I'll let you decide. Just take me wherever. So she told me we were going somewhere, now it's this. Well, I'm not sure what kind of place she likes, but I'll take her to a good hang-out place. Well then. She'll probably like somewhere such as a bar. Come on, piece of shit. My god. I don't really know, so let's go to the park for now. Go for the usual ticket to the movie theater. Create a safe game, PogChamp. The usual would be unusual for her, I must imagine. For the time being, the movie theater is always a safe bet. As long as the movie you choose is good, it can't be boring. This place is always pretty lively, although I don't know what's here. Arcade walks right next to me. Although actually even now, everyone around us keeps casting glances our way. It doesn't need to be said, but it's probably because our kid really stands out. More of it a little, but everyone else's reactions make me even more conscious of it and simply troubling. I could act like she normally does, but since I can't help but be overwhelmed by her family, I can't seem to make any meaningful conversation. Hey, do you hear me, Shiki? I'm asking where we're going. Most couples here usually go to the movie theater. Point to the movie theater in front of us. Movie theater means watching a movie then. Princess does not seem pleased. But after coming this far, I don't have a choice. It's not like I have any clue what to please a vampire girl in the first place because I've gone this far. I just have to prove myself for her to say boring. Just go in. If you're dissatisfied, you can always split up here. Not really dissatisfied. Giving a sigh, Arcade follows me. She slumps her shoulders as if to say, "You good for nothing." I'm going to go buy tickets, but what do you want to see? Let's see, there's a romance, and a romance. This theater kind of stinks. To be honest, I want to go back to any one of them is fine. They really all look the same. Yeah, then let's just buy one. Fucking Japanese theater, what the fuck? I get in the shortest line and buy 2 tickets. Here you go. You show this ticket when we go in. We'll take half the ticket, but that's how it's supposed to be, so don't get angry. I know that much. You really think I don't know anything, Shuki? Ah, no, that's not it. I just thought maybe you didn't know much about human society. I have some knowledge of it stored away. I know at least about a movie theater. Looking more small, she turns her face away and walks towards the theater. It was a mistake. You're talking to taking a vampire to a movie theater would be too dull. We exit the theater, we watched romance. It wasn't exactly boring, but not terribly interesting either. It was a typical French movie. Disgusting! Focus less on breathtaking scenes and concentrated more on creating a calm atmosphere. Okay, slightly better. As we leave the theater, Arcade walks with me wordlessly. An uncomfortable silence. Maybe she would have been happy if it was an action flick or a horror movie. Hey, Arcade. Yeah, it was really fun, Shiki. Oh, what? Don't know, Shiki, figuring out the eccentricities of a woman. Fun, Arcade? Man, hearing about it and seeing it were two entirely different things. Even though I knew some background information about what a movie theater was, my imagination fell short of reality. Arcade gives a happy, heartfelt smile. The darkness was real nice, and even though the sounds were loud, that weren't noisy, and having it next to me was also fun. More than that, the subject matter was really good. I was surprised I would go so far to make a story. So detailed, my imagination was nothing like that. I was really moved. Is that so? You see, the first movie in a vampire's life, it's bound to be good, right? PogChamp? 5-head? Huh? You look like you don't agree. Was it boring? No, not really boring, just ordinary. There's way more interesting things than that. No way, that was really good, you know? Well, I guess Movie Expo's like that kind of movie, but there's a ton of better ones. They're not out right now, but there are epics out there many times better than that. To be blunt, what you just saw was pretty low quality. I'm surprised. So easy to read your expression, Arcade. Not just surprised, but amazed. That Arcade, she looked so not into it. Such thought she was going to complain. Now she's like an excited kid. Too bad. If it was earlier, we could have seen a better movie. If I knew you would have liked it, it would have taken you. It's not so she thanks me, but I genuinely do want to make her happy. Oh, I see. I guess we don't have much luck. Arcade slumps her shoulders in disappointment, and we just keep missing the opportunities. Slump my shoulders in disappointment too. Yeah, really. It really would have been nice to see her happy, smiling face a little longer. It's now past fuel, so to ease my hunger, I take us to a fast food restaurant. Don't even know if she eats this kind of food, but after Arcade stares long and hard at the menu, she ends up ordering the same thing I did. I sit down across from her. After Arcade looks around quickly, she pops the french fry in her mouth like she's done it before many times. It seems like I'm watching fucking Yuji Taya and Bomb. So fucking awkward. Wow, you seem pretty used to it. I thought maybe it was your first time. Yes, this is the first time I've done it. I've known about places like this But it's only from information sources. This information I see. You watch the news, so I guess you read magazines too. I'm not quite that. I need information. I need knowledge to fit in with the times, right? So when I wake up, I study the information of that time, then go into action. But it's usually over in a few days, so it usually ends up being useless. She says things that are hard to understand like this from time to time. Why does it end up useless? Because I go to sleep right away. I don't know how many years later I wake up next time, so I can't use much of what I remember. After it is over, all I do is sleep. But maybe I've been missing out. I only knew the world through these sources. I knew about how people would gather like this, but I never experienced it. I see, but isn't knowing just enough? Just now you ordered some food like it was perfectly natural. Of course, I studied so I can act that way. But that's all. Experience is far greater than theory. Even if I knew about zillions of things, it's useless if I've never done them. Arcade size. Is that so? I think some people say theory makes up for a lack of experience. That's something those who only knew theories would say. I used to think that way until just recently. Arcade's expression starts to cloud. For some unknown reason, I don't like seeing her face like that. Is that so? I think there's just those for whom theory can make up for lack of experience, and those for whom experience trumps theory. There's a lot of people out there in the world, so not everyone is the same. Oh, you got really deep and serious, Chicky. Hey, no, Arcade son, you're the one who started being all serious. I was just going along. Don't kill the conversation like that. Since you're telling me all that stuff about yourself. Yeah, I know. You always listen to when I want to talk. To me when I want to talk. Professor, let me what you listen to me when serious. Ha ha ha, Arcade. Fluff spit right. That's so fucking cliche. Come on. You can do better. That's what she thinks anyway. But I think such a thing was malicious the best. Okay. I was thinking about what you said earlier. I really am narrow-minded. I can't really see anything else after I make up my mind. Not needing anyone but myself. I'm the only one who's right. I can only think in those terms. That's right. I mean, nothing wrong with that. That's how I've lived my entire life. There are a lot of hearts out there, so there's a lot of people that can do easily what I can't. She somehow seems very gentle as she contemplates. But even if I contemplated, my personality won't change. Like this me the best, and I believe it is the correct way. She smiles as she says those courageous words. Then she looks around like before and takes a bite of her hamburger. Chomp, chomp. As if to age any measure for her being a vampire, Arcade chows down on her junk food. How come? It seems impossible to look elegant while eating a hamburger, but Arcade makes it look beautiful. What? Staring at me like that. Is it this not how you eat it? Arcade hurriedly puts a hamburger back in her plate. Arcade hurriedly puts her hamburger back on her tray. She then wipes her mouth with a paper napkin. The fuck? But even that simple action seems so elegant. No, it's right. It's right, but it's strange. In your case, it doesn't suit you, so don't do it. I don't even know why I say that, as I chomp on my hamburger like a hamburger should be eaten. What do you mean it doesn't suit me? It's an image problem. A small mouth of yours isn't fit to eat fast food. Fries aren't a problem, so you can have my share. But my french fries on her tray. Really don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't want them. I don't feel like eating those. I was saying that she brings the hamburger to her mouth once more. She might be worried about my stare as she eats it more normally. But I can live with that. For a hamburger eating vampire, all living things need nutrition to eat, so they eat. Before Arcade declared she doesn't drink blood. So in order to gain that nutrition, does she eat food just like us normal humans? Say Arcade. What you mean? No, I was going to criticize you. I just had a question if that's okay. Sure, what is it? Alright. You're a vampire, right? Then I was wondering maybe food for you was only blood. Her eyes widened, I knew it. It was a rude question. See, even Arceus' facial expression is getting angry. Or not. Basically, normally I don't eat food. Suddenly eating this allows me to move on my own, but it's more of a mental thing. For me to eat, in other words, taking in nutrition is a different process than the one you have. I do have an appetite, but maybe it's more akin to lust. If I don't eat, I get irritated, but since I don't put much priority on it, inversion impulses rarely happen. She easily denies the blood as food theory. Yeah, that's what it is. She really seems to be okay with not drinking blood. I see. That's good. Arcade isn't someone that kills humans to feed. It really is a good thing. Jeez. Arcade just said from the beginning I'm a vampire that doesn't suck human blood, and I would have agreed to help her from the start. Hey, wait a minute. You don't call that a vampire? You do. Even you can't resist eating for one day, right? For those vampires who are true ancestors like me, the highest class of food, the thing that can satisfy desires the most is blood. So in order to live and fulfill our desires, we can substitute blood with other things. But when it comes to the death pulse as vampires that were originally human, it is a different matter. In order to maintain their existence, they need the blood of others. In other words, the best way to satisfy your hunger is blood. But you said you hated drinking blood. So just like people who don't like certain food, you hate the taste of blood? I think I guess that's a satisfactory simplification for the long explanation she gave, however. Seems like I was a little off. I don't know. I don't know what blood tastes like. Huh? Told you I'm not a full vampire, not knowing the taste of blood. Still don't know that. All I know is to drink human blood is she refused to recognize them as people. She looks away, not even trying to look at me. Hey Shiki, what if birds or fish had the same amount of intelligence and lifespan as you did? Could you eat them? Could you satisfy it to yourself by saying no matter how much intelligence they have, they are still food? And they need them? No, that's... Could I eat them? I don't know, but first if I try and eat other food, things that didn't have intelligence. See? Just like that. That's why I hate the thought of drinking blood. Well, maybe there are likes and dislikes I just had to. If I could, I'd like to avoid the sight of blood. But yes. But if humans don't have the same worth, intelligence or values than I did, then maybe I would drink blood. Isn't providence of nature taking the lives of other things to protect your own? Right? Arcade asked me for agreement, but that even if Arcade says it, I can only deny it. I don't want to agree to that. Certainly that may be true, but in the first place humans are like you. So let's just cut short this kind of conversation. I don't like talking about what ifs. Really, I like what ifs. Not knowing how things will turn out, yet still having hope. At least for that moment. Then what if she drank blood like other vampires? Would we be talking like this? What's wrong, Shiki? Your face got dark all of a sudden. Do you have to go to the bathroom? Hey, come up with that when someone is thinking seriously. I sigh. Even though I'm seriously thinking about it, Arcade doesn't seem to think much about drinking blood. Yeah, it doesn't concern me. Jeez, just mumbling to yourself like that. Trying to hide something isn't manly, Shiki. Arcade looks like an angry cat again. I'm not really hiding anything. Besides, you're the one with all the secrets. You're just having fun saying things I can't understand. Having fun, I'm not trying to do that. I don't know where her bad mood went, but she suddenly calms down. She looks like she's uneasy with me nailing it on the head. Really? You really were having fun seeing me stumped her like earlier? Do you like teasing or is it secrecy? Well, we are two different kinds of life forms, so I don't care. That's not it at all. I was just trying to answer you. Well, it looks like I'm hiding a lot of things because you never ask. So whatever I ask, you'll tell me? Yes, we are a team after all. Alright, then as you wishes, I shall ask questions to clear things up. Well, I have to question her about her hobbies, history, and her tree sizes. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you? That being said, that's not a question I'm going to ask. I probably won't ever get a chance to talk with Arcade in a fast food restaurant in the middle of the day like this again. So last not about vampires but something more ordinary. Then I'll ask you. She doesn't have hobbies. Most likely. Arcade, could you tell me a little bit about your incest, your past, and your key sizes? Want to know about that? You sure are strange things, Shiki. It's not strange. I don't know anything about you, so it's natural to want to know about you. I feel the same way. Perhaps in that case, I don't mind. But interests in the past, I don't have any of those. I've also never measured myself, so I can't tell you my tree sizes. Never recorded my age or height like you guys do. What do you mean? You've never even wondered about yourself? No, it's not like that, but it wasn't anything I ever had as a priority. All I need is the ability to hunt dead apostles, vampires, but still, there are things that happened before you came to this city, right? Want to hear about those kinds of things? Before I came here, that would probably be about 8 years ago then. At that time I was in this country, but in some other country hunting a vampire. Vampire made its lair in a small French countryside village that became a ghost town. After 2 days I found the enemy and dealt with the female dead apostle controlling the town. As if remembering something horrible, Arcade closes her eyes and cuts off. 8 years ago, then up until now, what were you doing, Arcade? What was I doing? I just went back to my castle and slept. My duty is to hunt dead apostles. I have no other meaning for existence, so until another dead apostle stands out, there's nothing to do but continue sleeping, right? What? Continue sleeping? Does you mean literally? No, in the first place. Wait a minute. Castle, you mean that castle? I'd have trouble believing it, but don't tell me your place is like that Cinderella's castle. Cinderella's castle? Arcade tilts her head like she doesn't get it. No, that's not a really appropriate expression. I mean, your, princess? Yes, it seems that way. A long time ago I was told not to cut my hair and scolded to act more like royalty. I'm speechless. Come to think of it, that dash guy always called her princess. But still, a royal princess? I should glance at Arcade. She's beautiful enough to take it, but such a rambunctious person or princess. She's not quite what comes to mind when I think of a princess. But at least you are as selfish as a princess. Give a deep sigh. Hey now, I only said it because you asked, so don't respond like that. Her Royal Highness glares at me. Arcade doesn't seem to think of herself as a princess either, so I think it's best you forget about this. Still angry, Arcade remains eating her hamburger. After she's finished and calmed down, we decide to go somewhere else. After eating, we do some window shopping on the main street and end up heading towards my school for some reason. The sun starts to set. Actually, it's because Arcade suddenly exclaims, "Let's go to the school you're attending," and I couldn't tell her no. Okay, so the save I just made is this one, memory 10. I have to remember, memory 10 is a very important save. I've told you before, but we can't go out inside. I've skipped school today after all, and you're an outsider. I know, I won't cause you any trouble, so just relax. Arcade peers at the school from the gate. Huh? Arcade tilts her head. What's wrong? Did something happen? Look at the school grounds from behind her. Huh? This time I'm the one tilting my head. There's no sign of anyone on the school grounds. It's not even quite 6 o'clock yet. At this time there should be a lot of athletic clubs still practicing. Shiki, it seems there's no one here. Not sure why, but there really is no one here. Don't see anyone in the building either. Shiki, there's no one inside, you know. Arkid stares upward at me. Somehow I'm pretty sure I know what she's trying to say. No way. I refuse her bluntly, but she doesn't listen to me. There's no one there. Then I can't get in trouble for going in. We came at a great time, didn't we? Told you I don't want to. Why, it's bigger than I thought inside. The school building is also really huge. It seems well suited for its task. That's strange. Arkid's voice isn't coming from right near from inside the school grounds. Shiki, this door won't open, so is it okay if I break it down? But blurring speed, Arkid is already right next to the glass door with her arm cocked to break it. Why don't you listen to what people are saying? So my Shankar dashed toward the glass to prevent it from being broken by a big idiot. Ah, you came over. She gives a smile as if she was enjoying this. Just going to my high school is much fun. There's a lot of other better places I can take you, so let's just get out of here. I don't think so. The place you always come to, it seems to be fun. Arkid gives a mischievous laugh and smiles devilishly. Shiki, I want to go inside here. Can you kill the lock on this? To kill it? Couldn't it be less messy than if I did it? The way you slice something apart doesn't leave any cross sections that look like the action of a blade. If someone finds it later on, it will just look like it fell apart on its own. Come on, come on. She points to a glass window by the hallway. She's sure acting like a kid. I half lower my glasses. Not in a window with a line at the crescent clock would be. Crap, that conveniently is. Wow. I take my knife out of my pocket. I cut down the lock. No, cut down. More like killing it. All set, let's go in here. Lifting open the glass window, we enter the school building. Sigh, I knew it. Arkid declares she wants me to guide her to my classroom first. Hey Shiki, what do you study here? What normal school stuff, history and a lot of deep studies into the culture of my country. I do know about how things work. We study physics and math. And we might go overseas one day, so we study English too. Oh really? Taking you into account, I thought you were studying things like the best way to slice with people or how to use various blades. She says something pretty funny. Actually, you're saying that even though you already know what kind of place this is, right? Haha, good job. She starts to clap. So it's hard to understand what she's thinking, but today takes the cake. Dragging me here, just what the heck is she planning? Shiki, what is it? Suddenly looking serious like that. You did have a reason for bringing me here, didn't you? No, there wasn't any reason. I just wanted to hear about this kind of place. This kind of place? About school? Yeah, you spend about half your day here, right? Is there a use for all the knowledge and experiences you gain here? Are you just wasting your time learning things unnecessary for you? Huh? The question is the least understandable so far. For example, there's some skills you learn here that will never be used. Isn't that a waste? Well, maybe it is a waste. I learned math, but we only use the simplest of math in our daily lives. I learn about this country's history and English, but I don't know if I'll ever use it. Oh, so you realize it then? But then why do you do such pointless things? Your time is so short, but you don't have time to waste. No time to waste. Well, we don't have a specific goal, so we live pointlessly like this until we do. I can't believe it. Even though you know it's pointless, you make it something to live for. Yeah, I really can't believe it. Her voice is terribly hushed. I don't know why, of course. Something to live for, huh? That may be true, but are useless things that bad? Eh? Isn't it alright to do extra things? Even if I use what I learn only here, it still becomes a reminder of my days here. Some years later, there'll be a time when I'll just think and I'll remember back and say, yeah, that's how it was back then, and give a bitter smile. So there's meaning in it. I don't get it. Those memories themselves are pointless, but you're saying there's fun in remembering them, Shiki? Yeah, that's okay. Motherfucker, majority of life is pointless. You can't find... People are designed not to remember painful things, but in the first place, the lives of humans are full of pointless things. To think of it isn't life itself pointless, so I don't think about it too deeply. I think it's best to just fool yourself and live like you don't realize there's no meaning to life. You know, it's pointless if you do it. I really don't get it. Can't do anything pointless. Even now, I haven't done anything that I didn't need to. What are you saying? Wasn't this whole day full of pointlessness? Isn't your purpose hunting vampires? Then there's really no need for you to go rocking around with me. That's true. I don't understand that either. I wanted to ask you because you don't seem to do anything but pointless things, but now I'm totally confused. Hey, yes. Sorry, I'm only a completely pointless person. Yeah. I'm sorry, I understand what you're trying to say, Shiki. Humans are a collective, so their worth isn't determined by the individual but by the whole group. Individual is mistaken. If the group is correct, then it is forgiven. But as for us, we are solitary creatures, so we can't allow ourselves to be mistaken. We can't allow our wills to be influenced by anyone else. So that's why I was always taught never to do extra things. Quietly, she talks as if she was in a confession. But now I don't know anymore. For just a brief time, really, only 7 days, started to wonder if I was really right. Because it was so fun doing this, living like this. I never thought until now how happy it could make me. Arcade? Maybe I broke down. I've never been awake for this long until now. Maybe I'm already fast asleep dreaming about all this. With empty eyes, Arcade whispers these words. What? Can't speak. Her image flutters like a projected hologram. Broken? What do you mean? You look pretty normal to me. Maybe on the outside, but I'm different on the inside. Happiness and pain, all of these extra feelings are becoming greater. Can't ignore things that I used to be able to do in the past. So I'm broken, right? And also I'm not normal. I'm different from Ishiki. I'm a vampire. Saying that, she seems to laugh really faintly, as if hiding in the red of the setting sun. That's strange. It's just weird. The dusk classroom bathed in the red sun, a vulnerable looking girl. They say that's not like you at all. Yeah, it's not like her at all. You're a vampire, so don't look so vulnerable like you're some ordinary girl. Things you can't ignore, having to do pointless things, it's not causing you trouble to anyone. It's not like to just let it all go. I said not to think about yourself too seriously. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I don't see a problem. You're not causing trouble to anyone. Really? But you always yell at me, is that different? I'm an exception, I have the sin of killing you, so dealing with you is just karma. It's okay, I'm doing it because I want to, so please don't think about the trouble you're causing me. Arcade's expression clouds over. She makes that kind of face, it's a little troubling. She looks away, can't embrace her. Please, Arcade, get it straight now. It's true that you're selfish. You don't listen to other people and you're full of problems. But other than that, you're pretty normal. You're not broken, you're like just like a normal girl. So smile. If you keep making that expression, it'll make me feel bad. That's pretty mean. Am I really that selfish? Arcade looks at me suddenly as if studying my expression. I'm taken aback a little. It seems this princess didn't realize she was selfish. Ha 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 ha. What are you saying? If you take every bit of selfishness out of you, there'd be nothing left but bones. Just bones. What I'm saying doesn't quite make sense, but it seemed very funny. Because even in my wildest dreams, I never imagined I would see Arcade embarrassed over herself. Oh, she got mad. Shiki, you jerk. I was seriously discussing matters and you act so heartlessly. Like I said, didn't I say I was nice to everyone but you? So being mean to you now isn't anything new. Stifling my laughter, I look back at her. The cloud hanging over her head has dispersed and she has a genuine expression on her face which is much more like her. But you know, I guess it's better for you to be lively. I'm a little relieved. Eh? Why are you relieved? I can't pronounce things right now. Aren't you supposed to be heartless towards me? Ah, yeah, that's right. I tilt my head questioningly. That's strange, I don't even know myself. Before I just didn't want to see her looking depressed and I wanted to protect her. That's ridiculous. Without a doubt she's pretty and I know she's a good person. Also it isn't boring to be with her. But no way can such a ridiculous thing be happening. Get a hold of yourself, Shiki. She's a vampire. That's pretty vague. Are you saying you don't understand yourself? Because it's alright if I don't understand myself. I've always been aware of how strange I am from the beginning. That's why my memories are always vague. Oh, I see. That's why you're always spaced out, Shiki. Arcade nods to herself as if deeply understanding the matter. Having her take my excuse so seriously makes me wonder if it really is true. Well then, we can't stay in this classroom forever. We should hurry up and leave before we're found by teachers left in school. Come on, let's head out. There's nothing else to do here, right? Yeah, nothing else but Shiki. Throw a questioning glance. Seems to be pondering her words and then asks me a strange question. Shiki, do you enjoy things? Are you sick today or something? Don't make fun of me. I know a little bit about your body. Even you know it, right? That it isn't strange for you to die at any moment. What? Thump. The scar on my chest almost feels like it's squirming. Well, humans die eventually. But in your case, death will come quicker than for both other people. Her eyes are serious, but everyone has lines of death on them, so there are many places where they can die easily. It's not like I'm the only one who's very close to death. Answer me, do you ever have moments where you enjoy yourself even though you have such an unstable hold on life, you really are stupid. There's no way I can know that. But there's one thing clear to me. I almost died 8 years ago, and for a short while, probably when I was getting surgery at the hospital, I felt like I was in a dark place. Maybe it was a dream, just at that time it truly felt like I died. Like that place was truly dead. I was extremely happy after my miraculous recovery. Then I met Sansa and was able to return to a normal life. I never realized it until I died once, but the world is so peaceful and such a fun place to be. They say fun things cannot be found, but I think for humans just living is fun. That's why I can continue living like this even knowing that it's all pointless. That's why if someone asks me if I'm enjoying life, unless it's something really unforgivable, can't help but answer that I am. No matter how much despair it is, I'm satisfied with just existing. That's something more certain than the nothingness of death. No one had to teach me that, but I still know that. Just being allowed to be here really is a wonderful thing. It's just, isn't living enjoyable enough? Everything up until now was fun, so I can feel like living. Well, I guess this is how I can answer your question. Can't really say anything too profound. I've only been alive for 17 years. I see, so that is how your heart is. Just doing that is fun enough. That's true, even though you know it's something extra, you can't give it up because you enjoy it. I was scared of that and asked, but perhaps that might be a good answer. What, are you still thinking about that thing from before? Yes, but for now the hard feelings have faded. Can't stay of course until this vampire is defeated. Until then we will fight together. Right, she says, smiling. Until this vampire is defeated, huh? That's right. That's the relationship between us, because today was just so normal. Completely forgot that most important fundamental fact. Hey Arcade, just without thinking, when this is all over, when we're done defeating this vampire, for reward, can we do something with this just once more? So it will come out of my mouth naturally. Eh? What do you mean? Saying after a task is finished, let's do these pointless things one more time. In the end, we're here together because we agreed to help each other. So I really was wondering what would happen if we were to meet again without any responsibilities, if we just met for no particular reason. That's not true. Just as friends and not think about her being a vampire at all. Just thought it would make Arcade happy if we created some normal memories like that. If you're too busy, then it's okay. I only thought of it just now anyway. That's just the opposite of how I feel. After her eyes widen a surprise, she nods. Okay, when everything is over, let's come here again, Shiki. It won't have any meaning, but I'm sure it will be really, really fun. In the classroom, bathed by the sunset, Arcade smiles and makes a promise with me. In the end, when we go outside, the sun has already set. It's just past 7:30. A little early, but since we don't have anything else to do, we should start searching for the vampire. Well, then shall we begin, Arcade? Turn around to face Arcade, who's walking behind me. What, already? Didn't the sun just set? Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt to start earlier. We've played around enough already. Long enough today. So we should be serious at night, right? Arcade, let's stick to our decisions. Shiki, you're saying serious? If you're this serious, then why did you break our promise yesterday? Yeah, I couldn't help that. I couldn't even move. I really did intend to go before. Yeah, if Aki didn't stop me, I probably would have gone ahead to the park in my condition. I see, then let's do that. Slightly empty expression, Arcade says something I don't understand. Do what? You wanted to go to the park, right, Shiki? Still have time, so if you couldn't get it done yesterday, isn't it okay if we do it now? She starts to run lightly. She really seems to be serious about going to the park. Hey, wait, hey. I run with all my strength so I don't lose sight of her. See, even though you're complaining, you still kept up, Shiki. Haha. Arcade laughs. He did. If I left you alone, you'd bother someone else. I desperately tried to catch my breath after running the whole way. I knew there would be a lot of people here now. It's a bit unsettling since I can feel their presence everywhere. Like I said, why won't you ever listen to what I have to say? You hear a voice all the time. Oh, then you hear me but you just ignore me, that's worse. I don't ignore you. If I answer whenever you scold me, you just call me an idiot, so I stay quiet. Oh, then maybe I have a problem too. She'll try to catch my breath. Okay. From my school to this park is roughly 6 kilometers. Even if it was a little jog, going that far is too much for a heart like mine. It's not that she was running all that quickly. Actually, she seemed to be running slowly. Probably because of the effects of my enemy, I don't feel too well. Are you okay, Shiki? You don't have to force yourself. Shouldn't you rest on that bench? I'll do that. Once I'm rested up, we'll go to the city again, Arcade. Sheesh, I'm happy you're motivated, but it's still too early. Dash was like that too, but vampires don't move around unless it's their time. Since they don't move around until they sense deep night, it's okay to kill a little time here. That's how it was, then she could have told me earlier. Sitting on the bench, I stare at the clock aimlessly. It's just past 9 o'clock. The people all around have gone away and the night deepens quickly. For some reason, Arcade doesn't sit down but paces back and forth as if she was bored. Time is the only thing which passes by. A quiet night is completely different from 2 nights ago, and there isn't a single cloud in the sky. The bright pure moonlight illuminates the park and Arcade. Moonlight. If it was as bright as this back then, maybe I could have seen the bandaged man's face. Wait a minute. I jump up from the bench. Shiki, what's wrong? Did you see the dead? Arcade rushes towards me. No, that's not it. I forgot something really important. It really was careless of me. I was attacked, yet I completely forgot about it until now. Arcade, I was attacked 2 nights ago by a strange person. Eh? A strange person? What kind? Well, that is... Calm down and describe it as clearly as I can what happened last night. Yeah, that's how it was. Finishing my explanation, I read Arcade's expression. From when I started until now, her eyes remain sharp without any gentleness. So what is it, Arcade? That bandaged man and that person wearing those robes like some priest are the enemies of yours? Yes, both of them are my enemies. Don't know just who or what that bandaged man is, but that woman wearing those Catholic robes I have an idea about. She narrows her eyes as if she was in a bad mood. No, she looks less like she was in a bad mood and more like she was irritated. I may know the person who helped you, Shiki. Man, if it's really her, she'll probably be able to find the enemy before me. She bites her lip vexedly. Wait a minute, I didn't say that person was a woman, though. No, there's no mistake. That woman is the only agent given authority to hunt heretics alone and who uses black keys that combine the cremation rite and the steel shell effect. Her irritability is almost like hostility. Even when she spoke about Dash, her voice never saturated with emotion to this extent. Arcade, that person who helped me. Is she a vampire? No, that's not it. That's right. I have yet to tell you about something else that's very important. I think I explained before, but vampires like the one making this lair in this town turn humans into their minions and expand their territory. At the same time, they try their utmost to conceal their existence. Even though victims appear, they use various magical techniques to make things appear not out of the ordinary. You know why? Well, it's because humans aren't stupid. If they find out monsters like that exist where they live, they'll attack them. Even though humans are weak, they do have things like police, so they might be able to do something. Well, I guess that's true, but police are only a law enforcement group against humans. We don't consider them at all. But it's correct to say that vampires hide their presence for the sake of self-preservation. Shiki, there's a natural enemy of the vampires. A group of something like professional killers that now have the power balance in their favor. It's true for other transcendent species, but especially for vampires, it is fatal for them to reveal themselves. Even if a vampire made a secret kingdom in a village somewhere in the mountains away from all civilization, this natural enemy would definitely notice the victims keep increasing. Vampires exploit the humans in secret for no reason other than self-preservation. The vampires hide their dead victims' bodies, but not out of fear of human society finding out, but in fear of those natural enemies discovering them. Huh? The natural enemy of vampires? Yet another group of monsters I don't know about? For a normal guy like me, I just want all these unnatural things to stop appearing. What are you saying? The natural enemies without a doubt you humans. Huh? Natural enemies? Us? Yeah, starting from a long time ago, humans used many kinds of magic, the occult, magical ceremonies to create an organization, started to eliminate primates other than humans. Greatest of these is Christianity, the pride of the Vatican, the exorcists. The Catholic Church always viewed non-humans as impurities, but vampires are considered the most dangerous. There are many religious groups in the world, but the Catholic Church looks at vampires with more hostility than the rest. It's almost an obsession. They are so insane I don't even want to mess with them. Arcade lets out a sigh. The one who helped you was a member of an elite organization that turns heretics. This group, the Burial Agency, is part of the church. They use their own strength rather than law to deal with contradictions to Christianity. These hidden exorcists are more like professional killers. Please that go around exterminating vampires. It's so fitting I'm not really sure what to say. Then aren't they like us? If this burial agency is a group whose purpose is to hunt vampires who can't be searched together? That won't work. For them it's enough that someone is a vampire. To them non-human primates are just evil. It doesn't matter if they suck blood or not. This exorcist may have just come here to save me rather than fight the vampire who lives in this city. Sounding irritated, Arcade starts to pace back and forth again. Things have gotten quite complicated. Arcade's enemy is sought after by both the vampire and the group that hunts vampires. What is this? Then doesn't that mean she's all by herself? Thinking a lot, I watch Arcade as she paces back and forth. Under the white moonlight, Arcade appears to be dancing a solitary waltz. The hand of the clock ticks by. It's been 2 hours since we came here. Phew. We started to settle down and there's nobody around now. The night starts to deepen. Arcade, is it alright now? Yeah, it's alright. She agrees with me, but she doesn't really seem enthused yet. You've been acting strange since before, Arcade. Is there something wrong? Not really. I was just concerned about that bandaged man you told me about. Arcade sighs as she ponders to herself. Oh, that's right. Shiki, last night someone hit on me here. Huh? I'm saying some guy started to talk to me here. No, I heard you. I thought you said you were thinking about that bandaged man though. I was, that's what I remember. Just like when you were attacked, someone tried to talk to me. Someone started to talk to me. I see, well that's good. Just looking from the outside, you are a beautiful person, so if you are waiting around by yourself, it is entirely natural for a guy to talk to you. You give a serious response. Sometimes I'm a little too honest. You think so? Thought it was an enemy at first, but I remember you saying something before about how I always stand out. So after studying him briefly, I saw he was just a human. Wait a minute, don't tell me you did something with a guy trying to hit on you. No, I didn't do anything. I just talked with him a little bit and made him forget about it. But if I didn't remember what you said, I might have. I see, good job, Arcade. I guess even you can make distinctions. Of course. It would have to take someone like you to make me angry. Seems to say this with some amusement. But it's natural for someone to get mad if they were killed. I sigh as I glance around the park. A month ago, if those serial murders never started occurring, there would still be young couples around and the figures of students hanging out. But now the only ones talking here are me and Arcade. I calmly think about my current situation. Since when did Tonoshiki step off onto the path of such a world? Ah, hey, see? Arcade suddenly calls out to me. What, did something happen? Yeah, see? Look at the clock. It's time. She points to the park's clock while giving a full smile. Look, it's 10 o'clock now. The promised time. The promise backed by only by words to meet here at 10 o'clock at night. Last night the promised time I couldn't keep. My words get stuck in my throat. Why does such a trivial thing suddenly cause my chest to tighten? Why does such a trivial thing make her so happy? I really don't understand. I spent all day with her today, but it never feels like she was really a vampire. Let me ask you something. Stop it, Shiggy. Yeah, what is it? Are you? Don't ask her that. Am I what? Really a vampire? What kind of answer are you hoping for? Vampire, what's with that all of a sudden, Shiki? It's not all of a sudden, I was just thinking. I look away. Huh? Can't tell if you're really stubborn or not. I don't really mind, but that's pretty insulting. Tell me why you're asking that. There's no reason, but at the same time there's no real proof she's a vampire either. So, well, you said you don't even like to see blood. What kind of vampire is that? You even said you weren't a full vampire, but a vampire that hasn't sucked blood isn't a vampire, is it? That's not it. Isn't it just that Tonoshiki deep inside wishes she wasn't a vampire? Shiki, stand up. Arcade approaches the park bench. I stand up. This music, man! Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. eyes meet. We're about 2 meters apart. Arcade gives a huge sigh and suddenly grins. I guess you're right. I haven't thought about it myself. I wondered, is Arcade Brunstead really a vampire? Haha. She laughs. That's a relief. I thought this question would insult her, but thankfully she seems to have taken it as a joke. Yeah, I really don't look like a vampire at all. Haha, Arcade laughs again. Then shall we try? She says this still smiling. Okay, okay, stop it. Try, eh? Shall we see if I can really drink blood? If I could, can you give me a prize, Shiki? What? With that smile still on her face, she takes a step closer. Monka W, tap tap, her footsteps echo in the air. I know she's joking, still I can't move at all. Wow, 8. But I can't even finish. It's not her power, but me who stops. Closer, one step, another step, looking down bit by bit. I'm not even able to lift a single finger. I'm Shiki, you said I was a full vampire, but a sweet voice that seems to echo in the back of my head. Another step and footsteps stop. You know, drinking blood is very easy. I heard that voice right by my ear. Her body weight presses up against me. Okay, my throat freezes and I can't even speak. I can only feel her breath on my neck. Soft like a burning fire. R. I stop calling her name. My own will I stop, because I know if I call out her name, she'll pull away. Her breath is so close, her white fingers on my shoulders trembling. She's scared. My mind is blank and I'm not scared at all. But her kid is the only one shaking. I can't see her face. There's a swelling of her breath around my neck and the feel of her trembling voice. Changes from a weak breeze to heavy breathing. Arcade? It was supposed to be a joke. Her voice shakes. The fingers on my shoulders cease their trembling. Instead, they dig into my shoulders like bird's talons. Gah, pain gasp escapes me. But her claws do not let up. They sink in as if not allowing me to escape. Arcade, I'm sorry. I guess I joked around too much. I'm sorry, so can you let go? Shaky, her fingers don't move. This isn't good. My mind screams in warning and I gather up all my strength. My arms move to push her away before that pain shoots through my shoulders. My arms can't move her at all. Her vice-like grip on my shoulders causes my arms to go numb. I can feel breath go even wider against my neck, maddening. Her teeth almost touch my neck. And now, after the grip increases one more time from her right fingers, Arcade flies back, practically screaming. Panting fills the air. Hard breathing echoes through the park. My ragged breathing, Arcade's trembling breath, shaky. Her entire body shaking, she gasps as if to soak in the entire atmosphere as she stares in disbelief at her own 2 hands. Her white fingertips are not dripping with my blood. The redness flows from her fingers to her palms and then along her arms. Ah. She looks at it and seems to be on the verge of collapse. Arcade just now was. Call out to her, looking up from the blood on her hand. She meets my gaze. Shiki? Yeah, I'm here. Just now was a joke, but it seemed like it went a little far. Said that wanting to let this end just as a joke. But I guess it didn't work out. Shiki, I just. Her eyes look sanity. Got very thirsty. Her convulsions become deeper, and even now she seems like she'll crumble to the ground. Please go home, Shiki. Hey, Arcade. With that, she starts to run. She disappears fast. Not like she ran before, where she was taking me into account. The speed I couldn't even match if I sprinted with all my strength, she vanishes into the night towards the city. Wow. She thinks I can just go back after seeing her like that? That idiot. Where is she going when she's in that much pain? Can't just go back home, even though I don't know where to find her. I start to run after her into town. I don't see her anywhere. The city is too big and it's nearly impossible for a single person to track her down when she leaves no trace behind. It would be much more likely to find her if I predict where she's going to go rather than blindly searching. Then go to Arcade's apartment, look in the commercial district, the school perhaps. It's probably the school. If I were to take a wild fucking guess, it would be the school. Concerned about what happened this afternoon, I come to my school. Thinking back, our kid was strange when we were here earlier. There's no logic to it, but if she's just wandering around, I think she may end up here. There's no sign of anyone, not even a single sound. But still, I feel like there's someone in the building. Something. Thought the presence of the sun school building has changed into an ominous place. Let's go in, Shiki. I don't have time to hesitate. Encouraging myself verbally, I walk inside the building. You're dead, buddy. There's no one on the first floor. I feel a numb sensation behind my neck. Ignoring it, I walk up to the second floor. I arrive on the second floor. No one here. No one here. No one here. But on my way back, a soft cold sensation like the belly of a snake covers me. Who's there? I whirl around. I think there was... I hear a stabbing sound. In the next instant, my chest is sliced open. Blood flows forth. I'm stabbed from behind as if to open my old wound. My body falls. I don't know what's going on. Everything fades in the last instant. I see a scene from a distance, summer day repeating in my mind. And will it take Ciel Sense's lesson? Okay, I think I know where I went wrong. Shouldn't have gone to the movie theater. I should have gone to a back alley if I wanted to find this motherfucker. But the movie theater was such a nice place though. In 6th period class, let's think about the basics of finding people. To be straightforward, Tonokun does not know how to find people. Please consider the reason why she ran away. Why, where, and to do what. If you piece this together, you'll find an answer. In other words, she got hungry, so she went into the alley to do some sucking. Nonsense, Valencial, glasses, Indian. What the fuck? This session is finished. Please continue enjoying the main storyline. Yeah, what is it, Ciel? Why are you pulling out something like a shotgun and a machine gun and a Vulcan cannon? Arc. India has nothing to do with it, nothing. Oh, my glasses got pissed off, Nya. Whoosh sound effect. What the fuck happened here, man? Go to Arcude's apartment. Let's try. Go to Arcude's apartment. I don't know what's behind it all, but she was breathing so painfully. Rather than trying to find the dead, she might have just gone back to her room. I press the doorbell. It doesn't seem like anyone's coming out. Shit, she hasn't come back. Wonder how many times I push the button, her door doesn't open. Did she not come back, or is she just not coming out? Hesitating, I decide to go inside. It'd be a simple thing to cut the lines on the doorbell. I should just check the knob first. Huh? It's not locked. The door opens simply with a turn. Arcade, are you here? No response. But she did. Did she not lock it in the first place? There's no one around. What does she think she's doing in that condition? Slam my face against the wall. Juror. What am I doing? If I have time to let it out on the wall, I have to go out and look for her. Get? Can't find her. Come to think of it, she really intends to not be found. There's no chance of me finding her at all. She said we'd meet again tomorrow. All I can do in this situation is to trust her and wait for tomorrow night. With a great uneasiness in my chest, I return to the mansion. DNM. Fuck you, man. DNM, Andy. My god. Such a shopping district. Even though she was in so much pain, she's not the kind of person to rush because of it. She told me to go back. In other words, she's saying she won't be going back. I think she plans on finding the vampire by herself. Then I'll go to the shopping district and find the vampire or the dead before she does. I can't find them, but I can still spot the dead if I take off my glasses. Alright. Taking off my glasses and grimacing from a slight headache, I run to the shopping district. Ugh, the pain races through my forehead. I'm not particularly concentrating on looking for lines, but it seems running through town without my glasses on is a huge burden on my brain. Damn it, still, I'm not finding anything. All the people walking through the shopping district have normal lines on them. I don't see anyone painted with the disjointed scribbles I saw before. Ow. I rub my temples with my fingers. As long as I have my glasses off, this headache will only get worse. But still, I can't give up this easily. Taking a deep breath, I start to run through the shopping district once more. Start to pant from exertion. The exhaustion from running, coupled with the pain in my head, makes me nauseous. No matter how many times I run around, I can't find any dirt or anything out of the ordinary. Lifting up my hand to my forehead, I feel a feverish heat. It really does feel like I have a high fever. Damn it, I'm not done yet. I tell myself this as I start to run once more, and then... not here but somewhere further away in a narrow area below. In a narrow alley below, between two buildings, I can see something like sparks flying in the air. No more accurately, it feels like the points of death are shooting forth and disappearing. There's no mistake. It's exactly the same as when Arcade defeated the dead before. She, in that condition, is fighting by herself, found her. Forgetting my pain and weariness, I dash towards the alley. The entrance to the alley, I run to the narrow path between the buildings. Death is flying through the air and fading away. How many is she fighting? There's an enormous amount of it. I can hardly bear it. As I run to the alley, my spine groans in protest. As if a saw was slowly but surely slicing through my spine. Pain works it away from inside me. My instincts scream at me. They say where I'm going is too dangerous and I have to go back. Shut up, but that goes without saying. The amount of death there isn't normal. Inside, I know something terrible is happening inside this alley. But I can't turn back now. Can't leave Arcade alone. If I run away here, she might go off and die. Can't shake off that feeling, and I enter the alley filled with death. What? My mind freezes. What I see is surreal. What the fuck is this alley, man? Why is it red, man? Scattered all across the ground are figures of numerous people. Faceless, limbless, the stomachs sliced open, the corpses bathed entirely in crimson. On the wall, the ground, even on the moon overhead. Everything here is just red. A dull, sickening sound, the last human shape full of lines expires from her hands. With a single hand, she smashes the head of the dead into the wall, squishing it like a tomato. As if not satisfied, she tears the headless body vertically in half and smashes it in onto the ground. Arcade, the world is only filled with red and the moonlight. In the center of it all stands Arcade. She doesn't notice I'm here, she only looks up at the moon, in a trance and breathing heavily. I can't speak, the pain inside me reaches a feverish pitch. Seems like the saw has cut all the way through. Creak, creak, my entire mind is screaming, I shouldn't be here, I don't want to die, it shouts. Then Arcade's eyes suddenly shift. Her eyes aren't her usual crimson, but a golden flare. It's not that our eyes have met, it's just that I looked at those eyes. Thump, my blood races through my entire body and my mind is jolted. At first a sense of overwhelming crisis, I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't be in front of that thing. It will kill you, you can't stand up to it. That creature is on an entirely different level, not a matter of higher or lower, but something beyond evaluation. Before that thing, just being there means death. Thump, my entire body throbs. At first it was fear, then a desire to kill. Because that thing shouldn't exist, so kill it. Hurry up and kill it. Kill it here, kill it now. In the name of this blood, take that thing here and destroy it. My heart pounds furiously. I know there's no way I can face it, but my entire body screams for me to kill it. What a contradiction, isn't it, telling me to kill it even though I know it's going to kill me? It's telling me I don't want to be killed, so kill instead. Gah. No, I'm not here. Those eyes, I must not look at those golden eyes. I know this, but I can't escape her eyes. I'm not here. This isn't happening. Thump, thump. My blood boils, the stimulating throb of my blood. But there's something else that tries to burst through my consciousness. Gah. Why do I want to kill? Are you going to kill before being killed because you don't want to die? No, that's not a reason. There's no need for a reason to kill. Be honest, Tonoshiki. You already from a long time ago you wanted to take this woman and... Shut up. No, your reason and conscience should shut up. That's how it should be. I just want her. What Arcade remember? Remember the feeling from that time. You knew from the first time you saw her. Since that time you killed that creature with your hands and lost your... Okay. Ah, yes. I want all of it. Her heart, her body, her Jesus, her blood, her flesh, her sin, passion, desire, and patience. Ah, my breathing is out of control. I can't get a grip on my mind. Her eyes are consuming me. The swaying golden eyes, that is something that cannot be killed no matter how much I will kill. Shiki, her kid realizes I'm here. Soon as she sees I'm fixated to her eyes, she changes them to their crimson color. But by now it's far too late. I bring out my knife and push Arcade down. Her powerless body is easy to push. I straddle her, one arm at her neck, the other holding my knife over her head. All that's left is to strike between her breasts. Calm down, this isn't what you want, Shiki. I can hear her voice. The core of my brain starts to overheat. Shut up. My arm tightens around her neck. She painfully lifts her chin. Can't believe it. With all of her strength, she can't even free this one arm right now. Shiki, breathing painfully, Arcade coughs out my name. Thump. My heart beats hard in my chest. I pant and pant. My breathing is out of control. My vision is blurry and indistinct. This fire inside of me. I have to release it right away. Panting. Slowly start to move. I move my hips down her stomach, spreading her legs up. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Shiki? Shiki, no. Shiki, that's not right. Shiki, stop. Shiki, this is fucked up. Shiki, no. Shiki, no. This is not. That's not the one. This isn't it, man. This is just not it. Come on, man. No, this game, man. Stop it. What the fuck, dude? You know what? I'm gonna go take a piss, then come back. And I'll pray to serve some god or something for it to not go this way. What the fuck, dude? No. No, Typhoon, don't do it. Come on, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. This is so weird. This is so weird. So fucking weird. took a piss, came back, tried to convince myself to just go through with it, just rush through it. If it's gonna happen, then it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna. But I don't want to see this. I don't want to see any of this. Oh my god, what is this game doing to me? Why? For fuck's sake, man. Please. Bless. Bless. Don't do this. Bliss. Let's go. No, 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 stop, 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 stop. This is no, stop. No, for fuck's sake, no. Should have just gone back home. Yeah? Should have just rattled along and gone back home. Just could have had the time of my life at home, just sleeping away. Sleep solves all your. Yeah, I just. Why? Why must it be? I don't want to go through this, man. I just don't. This is not something I want in my life right now. Come on. Please. 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 don't want to do this. I want to read this. All I feel is pain. This is Ryugishiki all over again. Why must it be? Why must it fucking be this MC? I hate him so much. Hate him so much. Hate him so much. What's this? It's the new. For part 1.5. Suit of singularities, also known as epic of remnant. Why? Why? Stop, motherfucker, stop. Why? But why? Explain. Why do I have... I know I got a bad end. Just end my misery. Just end my fucking misery. Come on. Motherfucker. Of course it's well detailed and everything. Yeah, dude. Can I stop? Can this just stop? I'll have to check the stream afterwards to see if it shows the wrong fucking thing as well. Isn't that nice? The stream is just a desktop. That's all it is. Just a desktop stream. Nothing happened here. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. I don't want to. I don't want to. I just don't. Like, I have to go through this. I have to. I'm too, what do you call it? I'm too far in to give up now. I need the good end. Please. There's a chance this might somehow end up being the good end, somehow or the other, if he just stops right now. That's what I'm hoping for. But this motherfucker won't. I don't. Why? I hate my life. I hate it. I hate it so much. It was so wholesome. So good. Why must it be? Why must this motherfucker do this shit, huh? Huh? Why must it be? Why must it be like this? Why must I suffer? I'm getting Ryogi Shiki PTSD from fucking Karano Kyokai 7. This is so fucked up, man. Oh my god. But it's worse than Ryogi Shiki now. This is the main fucking character. Come on, dude. No. So bad. I hate this so much. Like, how fucking long is this gonna go, man? I just can't. I can't. Why? Why must it be? Okay, at least I have some laughter to look forward to from Facebook of all fucking places. Oh my god. Philosophical June. Okay, more. Yes, dude. Great. Stop. Stop, 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 no, stop, please. I'm I'm just at this point I'm just pleading. I'm pleading for mercy. Please. Mercy. Such a piece of shit. Such a piece of shit. Such a fucking piece of shit. Hate this man. I hate him so much. Hate him so much. Just why? Just kill yourself at that point, motherfucker. Why must I go through this? Type Moon does not show mercy. It does not show mercy. Deep breaths. Fuck, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Every other thing other than this is a bad end right now. Maybe I should have taken this bitch to an alley in the first place instead of the movie and everything. Maybe I should have gone to the park immediately or something. I don't fucking know. It's just. Oh my god. So much pain. So much pain. So much pain, so much misery. Such sadness. Agony. Agony. Why must it be? Hey, look, my father is home. Yay. My god. All I know is pain. All I fucking know is pain. Agony. I can just close window, but when I think about it, every other option would lead to a bad end. Going to the school is just dead because he's made his lair there. Going to her apartment ends up having no use, and it ends with, what was it, DNM? Dark Night Moon. And this is just, what can I do then? What do I have to do? Do I have to watch, like, do I actually have to read a walkthrough? This is miserable. There's no way this is the good ending. There's no world where this is the good ending. Don't you fucking dare. Oh my god. Typemon loves to torture you. Fucking loves it. Okay, let's suffer a little more. Why the fuck not? Afterwards, I don't know what to say. I could just suppose of sense up. I don't know how to apologize. Just saying sorry happened that make it up, I could I. Don't worry about it, I'm the one who should apologize. She looks so uncomfortably. But what are you saying? I saw her there's something wrong. Only I had been stronger. That never would have happened. No, I didn't mean it's something you could have just said to someone. Miss you guys. Yeah, miss you guys. Like Dash's eyes. Exactly, I was insane earlier. I was just taking a picture of myself, that's why I found some of the dead and tried to place that I should do. I should just trying to take it off. Okay, missed you guys, sure, okay, fuck. It's over after half an hour of misery, half an hour for fucking 2 pages of writing, half an hour to get through 2 pages of writing. It's finally over. I am fucking done. Oh my god. That was so uncomfortable. Okay. So many messages in the camera. Suddenly felt out from the camera, so that's just that. I would be on one was from shaking my messages and she had been completely calculate whoever looks upon them. I think that's why you start to feel all this is it can't be right. Because she was like the other system, sorry shaking. And your body without knowing that's your feelings. It's your story, it's your justice. Oh yes, you like this was my heart. So I didn't feel like I was not getting it or her it seemed like it was dictated by no one else. Okay, bye. Don't apologize, Shiggy, this was all an accident. Forget about it, simply forget about it though. It's better for the both of us that way. Saying that she starts to walk past me. Okay, I think this is enough for tonight. I killed all those dead tonight, so it's probably useless to search any further. That's fine, but what do we do without the mountain of dead bodies? Someone finds it terrible trouble. There's no need to worry. When something becomes a vampire and dies, it won't leave a trace. Those refuse to return to the earth become ash to be scattered with the wind once they die. Will return and disperse on their own once in a while.
খাবে আরেকবার একটু
আরেকবার ভাত খাবো কেন?
হেলায়
I'll go eat a little. Fucking hate my life. We start again. Can't stop her now. She'll feel the sensation of her hands. Indeed, the stupid idiot I am. Grown to myself in the alley, which became a stage of tragedy. I looked up at the moon in remorse. Vermilion crimson moon to 10th day, October 30. It goes on. Alright. It's morning. I open my eyes and put on the glasses near my bed. Looking out the window, I see a cloudless blue sky. Even though a flawless morning greets me, I can't help but feel down. There's no need to wonder why. What happened in the last night sits in the back of my mind. The accompanying guilt troubles me. Said we should just forget it, but I can't forget such a thing. Look at both my hands. Those fingers remove how it's taking me so I can't understand it all now. I'm just to forget, pretend that it never happened. Well, I regret it totally. I can't even forget one little bit of it. Is not being able to fulfill myself back then. I knew it. Didn't lose myself by looking into difficult nights. I was caught up in a long time ago. To realize it's a simple thing just now. No, don't put a good spin on it, you stupid. No, man. That's not the type of storytelling I like. That's the type of storytelling I dislike. Fuck off. The type of storytelling, everybody is imperfect, the main character is a fucking piece of shit who will put a good spin on it despite that obviously not being... fuck. The morning in the town of mansion is the same as always. She comes to wake me. Akiha and Hakusan are in the sitting room and we greet each other briefly before we go to school. The same as always, yet I feel so empty I can't even respond properly when people talk to me and I leave the mansion vacantly. The students streaming through the gate are all bright and cheerful. Oh yeah, today is Saturday. My sense of time has totally disappeared since our kid came into my life. The first time I met her was on a Friday. A week ago in the morning she was waiting for me at the intersection in front of school. She's smiling, I think. Come to think of it, she was smiling even though she was waiting for the one who killed her. She was waiting for the kill zone, shaky with excitement in her eyes. I wonder why. If she comes in, maybe I'll ask her. Thinking about my spirit sink further. Only won't come to the park. The feeling the Los Angeles of final meeting turns over in my mind. My heart is heavy and everything else simply feels empty. May not ever see her again. The regret hangs around me like a leaden chain. I sit at my desk. It's about 5 minutes until homeroom starts. I stare outside blankly, not wanting to do anything. You're delinquent. You skipped class yesterday. What the heck were you doing, Tonokan? I let out a heavy sigh. Usually I would, but today I don't feel like talking with Arhika at all. What's with you? You don't look happy at all. You didn't come to school yesterday and now you come back an empty shell. So like that, school's no fun. Ariko stumps his shoulders exaggeratedly. Ariko, sorry, but can you leave me alone today? If I'm not here, you can always talk with Senpai. Actually, isn't that better for you? Huh? Senpai? Don't know any third year students. What are you saying? Still Senpai's in third year, not second. Well, sometimes you think she's younger, but Senpai's a Senpai after all. Still, Senpai, who's that? Other than foreign students at our school? She tilts his head in thought. What are you saying? Senpai's Japanese? No, wait. No one ever said she was Japanese. Well, no one said she was, but everyone called her Shio Senpai. That's what I'm saying. Who is this Senpai? What's wrong, Tono? Are you sick or something? can't hear his banter. Well, that's right. Why didn't you realize such an obvious? She isn't Japanese name at all. Even though I know her, I don't even know her full name. Don't even know what class she's in. To begin with, when I first met her, why did I feel like I knew her for a long time? My chair clatters as I quickly stand up. What's wrong, Tono? You've been acting too funny. Going to the office. Sorry, but please say that I'm here during attendance. Turning away from Mariko, whose head is tilted in confusion, and dash out of the classroom. I investigate the third year roster for the name sale, but as expected, it isn't anywhere to be seen. To be sure, I asked the teachers in the office, but none of them remember sales senpai. The end of classes. Being a Saturday right after homeroom, all my classmates scatter and run out the room. Saturday is finally here, but I don't feel like doing anything. Feeling like the dead, I walk home by myself. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Hisui greets me as I return. Even though she's waited all this time, I can't even return a greeting, and I go to my room. After dinner, I return to my room. It's close to the promised Sabazaki time ago. I don't even know if she's coming, but still I swore never to break a promise again, so I have to go. I arrive at the park shortly before 10. There's absolutely no one here. Sitting on the bench, I stare at the clock and wait for Arcade to come. I shall save. Because I feel like I'm about to die. Now 11 o'clock, the park is completely still, as if entirely frozen. There's no flash flow of air nor the presence of anyone approaching. There's no sign of Arcade coming. Time passes by meaninglessly. I create another safe game, that's what I fucking do. Yeah, dude. Oh, it's past 12, wow. Pog. Still wait. Both hands on the clock approach the top of the tile. It's been 2 hours since I came here, yet there's no sign of Arcade dying. I'm gonna wait until I fucking die. And I'm gonna save every bit of the way, just to suffer even more. The clock's hands point to 12. It's 2 hours past the promised time. Phew. Slouch on the bench and sigh. She might not come after all. I don't know, but I don't feel like going back. Shall wait until the morning, damn it. Lie on the bench in frustration and then... Huh? Wait a minute. I think I saw a flash of light behind the rest area. Besides, it moves back as soon as I saw it. Stand up from the bench and stride towards the rest area. As if it knew it couldn't hide anymore, the white figure shows its face. Okay. So if I went home, I'd be dead. Makes sense. Look at the heaven. Like, come on, piece of shit. Now I'm sat here getting depressed. Oh my god, this game so bad. So bad. All I feel is hatred. All I feel for this game at this point is motherfucking hatred. I am in actual agony. Oh. Must protect the face. Must protect that smiling face. Come on, man. Fuck. Okay. I should have pressed more cheerful than ever. What did you? What? You really came? Got that out because I still can't believe it. Of course, you promised. I came about 10 minutes before you did. She looks the other way. 10 minutes before, but I came before 10 o'clock and she came earlier. Why? You were here before me. Why didn't you tell me you were making that? Wanted to watch you while I was hiding. I see. Even though she doesn't act any different, she must be worried by what happened last time. That's why she couldn't face me directly and was hiding. Sorry, it's not that simple. Yeah, you never even knew I was here. I was waiting for you to notice. I was planning on meeting in a different way this time, but you ruined it by just spacing out, eh? Ruined what? Argued you weren't hiding because you felt awkward? Why? I was a little bored, so I wanted to play around. So I did like not even knowing anything of the frustration I felt. And with me, I felt from meeting her fades away instantly. Okay, of course. Do you not fucking understand, you stupid cunt? Stop it! Stop it! Every single thing that I don't make him say, he says the wrong thing. Every single time I'm not making the decision for him, he's fucking things up for me, man. It's like I'm fighting the fucking main character, the horny teenager. God damn it, man. Come on. I wonder if there's anyone in that situation who actually chose keep going back there, you know? Because there was a choice to be made there. God fucking damn it, this game. Pretty sure there's some motherfucker out there who did. God damn it. It's not a mode where I have to think about what I should do after seeing her. As usual, she's acting at her own pace without even understanding how I feel. Fill my lungs with deep breath of night air. I'm less angry than surprised. Maybe I'm just relieved she's acting normally, well normal for her. As proof, it feels like my heart laden with impurities has just been cleaned in you. Okay. Man, you win. Really? Thought you were just zoned out. No, not about the hide and go seek. Oh well, seriously putting it into words. I'm glad you came, to be honest. I thought I'd never see you again. Eh? Thoughts after only waiting 2 hours? That's not it, because of last time. Thought we would never do it again. That one Doshiki, I said to just forget about it. It says this quickly. Okay, that music. No, stop. Save game. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Stop it. Stop. That music scares me. Save and close the game. Save and close the game. That music. Okay. Maybe a little later.